don't be afraid to try something crazy.
Yep.
I forgot about that word.
Crazy? Crazy? I think we're more like crazy.
So sometimes that you have to move out from your comfort zone and see what need to be done, what improvement can be made.
Press on and conquer one.
The students have to come into IT Help Desk to do a 4 hours onboarding exercise. It's actually very tedious. So with this self-help, the students can do onboarding at home at their own leisure for 30 minutes. The first interaction that the students will have with to actually get themselves ready to actually start their lesson. So with this onboarding, the first impression that the student have with RP will be a positive one.
As a department, we save $100,000 every enrollment period, and also it reduces our student onboarding time.
What Symbiosis is about is final year project showcase for all STA students.
Instead of bringing people to the virtual space, we bring the space to people.
It was like a breath of fresh air. Right in the middle where, events were getting cancelled, events were getting stopped, and there was this alternative way which an event was being rolled out.
COVID came and they wanted to cancel the physical show, but I didn't want it to because it's not fair to students who put in so much effort in creating their FYP projects. That's why I took up the challenge, make it an online event.
We want to make it easier for the end users to go through the process. Then from government side, we want to better manage the whole process, make sure all the information, all the process is properly managed and properly checked.
Used to be extremely manual. Every process is manual. When you started seeking approval, you do it via email and then you have to attach a whole bunch of documents for approval also. So when you look at it, we were thinking that, how best we can actually so-called automate this process so that it will no longer be manual process.
One of the ways that we work with OPT to resolve it is we revamp the procurement workflow and break out to a smaller workflow, and we can iron down straight to the problem.
So you see, all these great ideas actually can be derived from a chit chat over coffee or chit chat at the corridor. Luckily our IT department and the procurement department, we are at the same level. We run into each other very often. Yeah, so we spark all these great ideas.
I think at the end of the day, we want to automate our manual tasks to free up more time, make us more efficient.
Basically, the Spark Campus management system is provide an overview of the RP campus through a 3D digital map, and we overlay that 3D system with an advanced video analytics system to enable us to manage incident effectively if it happen.
We intended to actually how to reduce this number of security personnel as a cost saving, one of the aspects, and also the technology, which is the niche at that moment of time where video analytics was just coming up.
There's an urgent need to improve our security measures throughout the campus for the betterment of the student safety.
We run a series of workshops on AI from the very simple AI tool base, where we introduce AI augmented tools for our colleagues.
The workshop was about the natural language processing, which is a branch of AI. Yeah, so AI is a buzzword today, right? Our colleagues in RP can actually utilize the power of AI. By sharing all these tools, they can help to automate some of the tasks so that their time spent will be more efficient and they can actually free up time to do other things.
As an educator, I think using of AI will also help us use AI to augment our decision-making process in terms of crafting learning packages for students, understanding the student better, faster.
It's quite impressive when I see the face recognition for entering my office. I think that's very good because I think I don't want to do this thing every time. Yeah, so I think that's very convenient. If I'm curious about some topics, right, I would just go ChatGPT. And that's how I keep up with the technology, but as you say, it's moving too fast. And so we can actually leverage the technology itself to keep ourselves updated.
I guess digitalization is not just about converting manual processes into electronic format. So look at the re-engineering part of it so that the whole process can be improved further.
Fatigue comes into officers, right? Say in the wee hours of the night. So robot is one of the way that it can go to that secluded areas and patrol the locations.
When talk robot is more of the unmanned robot. Maybe certain area it's not that safe for even the security officer to go in. So maybe the robot can help in that area a bit as well.
Sometimes you might think that, you have a great idea, you want something to digitalize, but you think, I'm just one person, I'm not technically trained, so I can't do it. Don't be afraid, just take a step forward. Work with, there's always people that you can work with, and then we can work together as a team to get it brought forward.
The daily grind takes the toll, right? So whilst you're given the opportunity, go for it.
What she said.